one more question.
Good evening. My name is Wayne Hanson. I'm from Fargo. I'm retired. I'm one of those people who don't have health care, and I'll buy it if I want it. Earl, go away. My question, how would you stand if it were brought up when you're in the Congress for the impeachment of Obama?
Kevin.
Well, I'd have to know what the charges are that are being filed against him. You'd have to review the evidence in the record. One thing I'm used to is judicial types of processes, and you never prejudge a judicial process, because an impeachment is an official judicial process that requires evidence and sworn testimony, and the rules of evidence apply, including, you know, witnesses sworn in under oath and perjury and all of those things. But if the evidence supported it, you'd bet I'd vote for it.
Rick?
That's a great question. That'd be a neat opportunity, I think. Absolutely. Obviously, we have to follow our rules and our Constitution, but I'm assuming he wouldn't come up unless there were reasons for him to come up. And again, if those reasons justified it, I would support it.
How about incompetence?
Well, I'm not sure if we can. You know what I'd really like? I'd really like him to stand before the people 2 years from now and have the people throw him out of office. That's what I'd really like.
Dwayne?
Well, I would also vote to get him out of office, but once again, we have our rules and our Constitution to follow, and we as candidates can't go there and right off the bat give up our word that we give all of our constituents that we were going to follow the rules and regulations of Washington, D.C. and our Constitution.
JD?
Well, I'm all for chunking him out. I don't know about y'all. I'm tired of it. In fact, if you'll notice my platform, I'm on a mission to replace all 535 of the members up there, and we can get that done in the next 4 years if we'll pull together and do it.
We're kind of running out of time here, so we're going to let all the candidates take about a minute, or a little bit over a minute to wrap up, and I think we're going to start with Dwayne here.
He's like the first one to start and the first one to end.
Well, I hope that between all of us that have been speaking tonight, that you've got some more information about all of us. I know that I, for one, want to serve you, every one of you, to the best of my ability. And I'm not going there for what I want to accomplish. I'm going there for what you want me to accomplish. You know, because that's what means the most to me. So I'm hoping that in November I'm the next congressman, and I urge everybody to go to hendricksonforcongress.com and check out my website. Thank you very much. Thanks everyone for coming.
Kevin, go ahead.
Well, first of all, I want to thank you all for coming as well. You know, the gift of time is an irrevocable gift, and activism is an unnatural thing for conservatives. You know, liberals are very good activists, but conservatives would just as soon mind their own business and prefer that the government do the same. But we have a very important decision to make as a party, as a political party, this weekend. But here's the great blessing, is that because we have such a competitive race up here with 4 patriots, any one of whom would be a better congressman than the one we have now, you hold all the cards. You hold all the power. You're the accountability structure. And it's a great, unique blessing to our country. Our form of democracy and freedom is unlike any other in the world. The only way we lose it is when we stop exercising it. So thank you for being here. Thank you for paying attention to us. Thank you for asking your questions. But remember, most importantly, you've got to get out there and cast your vote for your favorite candidate to preserve this freedom that is ours. If you're a delegate to the Republican convention this weekend in Grand Forks, take care of your home for sure, but get up there. And I would love to have your support. I believe that I'm the best candidate, most positioned to not only articulate the challenges, but the solutions that we have for this country of ours. And I believe I'm an electable candidate, but make no mistake, whichever one of the 4 of us gets that endorsement, you'll be able to be proud of the person that's running, and you'll be able to back him just like I'm going to do if it's me or any one of these other 3. Thank you for your time. Thanks for being here, and God bless everybody.
Well, I'm excited here tonight, but I'm also excited if I am the candidate to run against Earl Pomeroy, because I know I can be in the campaign and I can say, I have created jobs and I have balanced budgets. And Earl can't say that. The other thing is I can say, I've never lost an election. And come November, Earl won't be able to say that either. If we pull together, yeah, if we pull together. You know, for 26 years I've helped balance budgets in North Dakota, and for 26 years I've helped jobs, create jobs. For 26 years I've been on the inside of the legislative environment, identifying the good legislation that needs to be passed, and also identifying bad legislation that needs to be defeated before it becomes law. And I am excited about taking that North Dakota common sense experience that gets things done out to Washington so we can get North Dakota results for our country. Thank you everyone for being here tonight.
Thank you, Julie.
You know, folks, we've been rallying for a year now. Some of us have been rallying for a lot longer than that. I've been sick of these guys all my life. I'm sure you have too. I think it's time we had some accountability. I think it's time we had some folks up there that will say what they mean and do what they say. I don't know why that's so much to ask for. You know, we implement these kind of guidelines on every other employee we have up there, out here in the real world. They're the only ones that get away scot-free. It's time we put some restraints on them. Now, to get that done, we've got to have more than just suggestions. We've got to have more than just political positioning. We've got to have solutions. We're going to have to start rallying for something. We've done a good job with the defense on the field. It's time to get the offense on the field. So, this has been a very, very short debate. I appreciate everyone being here, but I've got solutions. And I'll be glad to discuss them with everybody that would like to stick around. I know you've been rallying all day and driving around honking all day, and I know you got flood waters going on, and it's a lot to ask you to stick around if you want to hear more about it. But I'll be available here all night long if that's what it takes to answer any questions you have, because I've got a legislative agenda, and I think we've got to start moving forward on something. You know, it's obvious that we've got to get back to our founding principles. It's obvious we've got to get back to the constitutional principles that made this country great. But what I got to make you understand is if we're going to get back there, we've got to go forward. We've got to go forward, and we've got to do it together. So, like I said, I'll be available. I'll see you folks over in Grand Forks over there this weekend. But if you have questions tonight, stick around, I'll be here.
Yeah, we'll let Paul.
I want to take this chance, the opportunity to tell you that I've been traveling the state for quite a while with these fine gentlemen here to my right, and we have a solid bunch of candidates here. They're very conservative, they're great people, and I've really become close friends with them, and I enjoy their company very much. That you can't lose here. Secondly, I want to say that I know this was a debate for the House candidates. I have a lot of information on my website that you'd find very useful if you want to learn more about my candidacy. And when you read all the information, see the YouTube video of my stump speech, you'll realize that the only mistake tonight is I should be sitting to the right of these fine gentlemen, not to the left.
I can vouch for that.
I want to say one last thing about the Senate race, because you didn't hear much about it tonight, is a lot of people don't realize how close this race is between John and I. I like John. I feel I'm the true conservative of the two of us, but it's very, very close, and I know it, because I'm calling all the delegates best I can. This race is up for grabs. It's very exciting, and it's going to make a big difference in our future who we send to the Senate. And I invite you to go to the website, get as informed as you can. And I'll be around afterwards as long as people want to ask questions or talk to me. I can give you my card. It has my website on there. It's just paulsorum.com. I also want to appreciate the fact that I was invited up here today to respond to one or two of the questions, and I really do appreciate this. Very gracious of these men up here. Thank you.
Thank you, Paul. Thank you to all the congressional candidates. This has been a great debate. I'm Joe Miller again. Thank you, AM 1100, Scott Hand, the flag.